how can we be the boss of AI, not the AI be the boss for us?
So the question is, are you willing to invest in understanding technology?
I think don't give up easily.
For me,
If you have to choose between being rich and being happy, which one will you choose?
I think I will choose.
Okay.
Okay, so we will use the electric vehicle or EV, and we call it รถตะไล Yes.
What does it mean?
ตะไล is from ตะลุยรอบมหาวิทยาลัย which means
They told me that you are really talented in the universities that you are studying at. So I have two questions. One, is that true? Meaning that, are you really talented? And why do you think that you are talented? And two, do you think that talent will count when you get into the real world and get a job?
I want to know how do you define the words talent?
I thought it was going to be easy and meek, that I could just ask some questions. Well, in my definition of a talent, one is that you really want to make a difference with your life. A talent is someone that thinks it's a reason why I live in Thailand or in the world. And I want to, the last day of my life, I want to think back and think that I made a difference. I contributed with something. I didn't just make money. I didn't just have fun for myself. I contributed to making the society a better place than when it was when I came into this world. That to me is talent. The second one is the one that never run away from challenges, but actually are seeking challenge, seeking problem, fixing problem, always trying to do the hard work, not take the shortcut or run away from things, but have the adversity, have the ability to kind of seek those things that most other people will not do. That's the second one. And the third thing, a talent is someone that it's thinking that there is no I in team. There's no letter I in team. What I mean by that is that it's not about me. It's not that I'm so talented so that I can be an ego. I can do it myself. A talent is someone that is bringing its talents into a team, into a group, and making the group better. That's the definition of talent.
Okay. Do I believe that I will be the talented when I graduated into the office or into any workplace? I am not the best. I am not the greatest. I need to learn from everyone there. I think if I feel like that, I am in the right place and I want to feel like that.
I would say many people define it by grade. Yeah, your grades in your on your portfolio. The grades is what people usually define if you are good enough or not. Because I'm just a fresh graduate with no experience. But I believe in my ability to contribute something in the workplace.
I have any distinguished talent. I'm always like a duck that, oh, I can do this, I can do that. I'm just like a little bit above average of everything. So I think that's why I put in a lot of very hard work, a lot of adaptability mindset, and the most important thing is the willingness to step out of my comfort zone, which is why I'm here now.
I joy with my passion to do something to societies, not for myself. Every work I have made is not about talented.
For me, I think to have consistency and to have discipline, that means like you have the courage, that like your willingness to learn, take things for granted to get to the top.
Let's start with the word talent. That all of experience, I think, make me have the talented in my own way. For me, I think my university,ฬาลงกรณ University, provided many factors
for students to be talented.
Part of what makes you to be success, you also need to work hard with your talents and know how to use it so that you can achieve what you aim for.
But this is very important. Take an example from sport. Talent can get you this far in sport, but you will never be world champion if you don't put in the hard work. So talent in itself is not enough. I have seen young people like yourself with a talent. You have a talent for speaking English. You have a talent for mathematics. You have a talent for swimming in sport, but you are not putting in the hard work. So you don't have the stamina. You don't have the willingness to go all the way. Then the talent will be up to that level, but then you will not be able to excel. So talent need, and that's what I said, this adversity, also that willingness to do the hard work. That's when you can grow your talent. In my view, the ability to do hard work day after day after day is more important than the talent.
Maybe I just want to share like a perspective about talent. I think talent is like a trick question. I think none of us can say that we are talent. It's actually other people around us that can say that we are talent. You deliver like values to other people around you. The more value you create to other people, the more society, like people around you, your colleagues, your friends, will see you as a good person, a talent person. I think talent is about people around you looking at you by you doing your best to help the company grow, to do everything that you can to tackle challenge, to help the company grow. I think that's way company will look at you as a talent, your friend as well.
In your definition, so I think all of us here fit at least one of the criteria in your definition, which is like we strive to improve ourselves and hopefully other people around us. And that's because we've all like jumped at this opportunity here, raised our hands to come to this show in order to, hopefully improve ourselves. And also, I believe that before hard work, we must have confidence in ourselves. Like we must believe that we're able to do this, we're able to achieve whatever we want, because if we don't have that confidence, we're not going to be willing to put in the hard work and everything, just like the talent stays as potential.
But even more important is to not have confidence. And what I mean by that is that it's easy to be overconfident. And overconfident, then you get lazy. Overconfident, then you get arrogant. Overconfident, then you think you know it all. If you really want to grow with your talent, you have to be willing to every morning to feel the stomach feeling that I am not confident with what I do now. I'm not sure if I'm good enough. I'm not sure if I can handle this 100% sure, 100%. I need to try hard. I need to do my very best. If you can do that through your life, then you will constantly grow.
I think that's what I meant, more like believing that someday if you try hard enough, you will be able to achieve what you want. So it's going to push you to, like work harder.
But please, throughout your career, the day you wake up and look yourself in the mirror and think that, I'm quite confident. I know how to handle this. Quit what you do that day and push yourself into an area where you feel that I'm not confident. Because that is how you grow. That is how you learn. That is how you develop yourself. And very often you see that those that are most confident are the ones that dare to be themselves, are the ones that dare to make mistakes, are the ones that dare to be vulnerable, dare to share some feelings. Those that are not confident are the ones that are very sure, very arrogant, very strong. Inside, those are the guys that are protecting themselves with the way they are because they are not confident.
I think right now our society are trying to find the answer of what can human do more than AI. How can we be the boss of AI, not the AI be the boss for us? Lots of people might always say that AI will take their job, they will take their job, will take my job, will take everyone's jobs. But what are we trying to do now today is not about they are taking us, it's about how can we be more than them.
But I do agree that it will definitely reshape every industry. So the newer generation should definitely at least learn some AI skills, like at least learn to prompt and know what different models there are.
just to be able to use the tools to help their work to
For me, right now, key that giving the power to unlock their powers. So if we just ask them what's just simple question, but it's actually hard, then it's like it will give a bad answer, right? But if we give them the right prompts and the right environment for it, it can write, it can strive, and we can live with it, and we can use it to do something that is good and better.
I think on the AI, the way you should think about that is that AI is going to take away jobs, but AI is not going to take away people. And what I mean by that is that there's a lot of jobs that will not exist anymore because of AI and technology. But at the same time, there's a lot of new jobs that will be created. So the question is, are you willing to invest in understanding technology such that you are eligible for taking those new jobs? Because if you are not, then the job and your job will go away. But if you are willing to do that, then you will position yourself in new jobs. That's the way you should look at AI. But AI, and not only AI, because now we talk about AI, 10 years from now we talk about something else. It's just going to make changes much, much faster. And it's going to make disruption of what we see today, production of services and products, much, much different. And your ability to kind of grab that is what is important. And then you need and that's back to your question. You need more knowledge about a lot of things today than you did 20 years ago, where you could specialize and go deeper. Now, you have to prepare yourself for all those changes. And that's why in a work environment, you should then go in, as I said, to go after the jobs where you learn the most and where you are cracking the hardest problems. But you should also go after employers which see the value in you. And this is the biggest change I see in the generation that you are representing. Because it's not like when I was at your age, then I was very happy that the company would like to have me. I was very happy that I could get a job in that company. Now, you tell me that I should be very happy that you want to work for this company. So it's the opposite. I'm the one that should be happy, not you. Which means that you are much more demanding, and you should be. You should demand much more from that employer than I did when I was at your age. And that is much harder for the employer. But that's also the opportunity you have to pick a job where you can learn the most. Be demanding. Don't think about yourself as, I'm young, I'm just a student, I'm very happy that I get a job. Be demanding. And don't do things which you are not learning. If you're not being taken seriously or really able to contribute. For those of you that want to be rich, you should read a book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And what that book is about, it's the power of making money work for you and you not working for money. And it's the power of compounded interest, meaning that at your age, if you start saving now, or if you start investing now, you don't have to do big. But if you start now and then you just do it every single year for the next 50 years, you will be rich by default. So what I'm trying to say here, don't think that you one day will be rich. That's very, very few people just suddenly become rich. You have to do this very gradually. And you need to understand the power of letting money work for you and you not working for money. Read that book. That's one advice. Find a mentor, because you need someone that you can talk to. And that's not your boss. Someone that you can talk to about all the dilemmas, all the issues you don't know how to handle. Try to find a mentor, because that's going to be an important part of your learning. And the power of the routines, doing the same thing. Also, make some goals for you. Make some goals in the future. And start breaking it down to something that is very easy to do today. And then you force yourself to do the same thing tomorrow and the same thing the day after. Then you will see a major change. Because you will not see that major change suddenly happening. It is the hard work and it's the routine. The two small advices.
Right now, as we are the young generation, as we are about to get a job,
Money is like the factor that like run everything in the world.
imagine about money, we are imagine about be wealthy.
So my hope is I want to be a billionaire and happier, prettier, and richer, and I'm grow up in my dream career.
For me,
If you have to choose between being rich and being happy, which one will you choose?
I think I will choose rich.
Rich?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is travel the world important?
To me, it's just like a dream of mine. Since I was a kid, I want to go to every country.
And why is that important?
I think like if I travel around a lot, I will probably be able to gain unexpected experiences, things happening that I did not predict.
I wanted to be valued and respected.
High expectation. What does it take for you to be respected?
I want to be respected as also like to be valued. Like I can do something.
If I have to choose the most important, it would be healthy. If I had all the talent in the world but I'm not healthy, then like it all kind of goes to waste.
Like to be entrepreneur or businessman.
So if you want to be an entrepreneur then, what will it take from you?
I think to be a open-minded learner and also to don't give up easily.
My dream job is 20 or 30 years ahead because I want to be a minister.
A minister?
Yes.
What do you think it takes to be an entrepreneur?
I think that to do something, to change something.
I don't need to pay for tuition fee, but the tuition fee is from others' tax. It means that I study because of their work, because of their kindness. So I want to give something back to the society.
So you really think about others?
Yes.
Of course, being healthy, doing the job that I have passion for, or being with the people I love.
My dream career, dream is me good mental health, good friend.
In the future, I want to do things that I'm happy to do. Like I gain happiness from that things.
Like you said, it's a state of relief, peace, and at the end of the day, I know that I did something right. I know that I did not waste my time doing something bad, and that just makes me happy before getting to bed.
If there are some targets that you have, for example, to be healthy, don't think that I will start exercise next year or I will do it seriously 2 years from now. And you don't have to go to the gym for 3 hours. Start walking 5 minutes. The next day you do 6 minutes. And the next day you do 7 minutes. Start today.
What do you think about your hope? Is still hopeful or you think it's hopeful? Can you show it? 3, 2, 1. Oh, you Mexican sleep well tonight, nah. Good sweet dream tonight. Okay.